Om. Namaste. Surrender does not mean simply making a statement. Surrender is the highest form. Surrender means leave everything, leave the body itself. Leaving the body does not mean getting killed. Leaving the body means leaving all the desires of the body. You should not feel anything. No choice. Becoming a choiceless is called surrender. By this way, one will attain the eternal kingdom. Discussing about the choiceless, once I read the experience of Tilopa, a great yogi, a mystic master. He was such an embodiment of realized soul. He was at the peak of knowledge and knowing. He was with the gods. One day walks through a town where a group of dead bodies have been buried in samadhi. A big compound has been erected. He goes there and sits and never comes out. Tilopa never comes out. He holds a skull of a dead person. Some villagers will come and pour some food into it. He will be going on eating that. Sometimes somebody will come and give him. Some days nothing will be obtained by him. He will starve. He will not bother about what he gets for his food. A visitor comes to see Tilopa from a long distance, knowing about this realized soul. In the assumption of this person who comes in search of Tilopa, he understood he had a very big ashram. He had hundreds and thousands of disciples to serve him, living in a kingly life like an emperor. That was his assumption. He searches. Some people show him where there is no building. Some people show the way to go to Tilopa where he stays, but there are no buildings, only ruins, only burial ground. He was astonished. He goes and searches and sees Tilopa. Tilopa is sitting on a very rough stone, holding a skull in his left hand. No bath, nothing. His hairs are not at all combed for several months. Dress, no cleaning of his clothes. Along with him, one or two dogs are sitting. He takes one gulp of food. He gives one gulp to one dog, another gulp to another dog. The visitor comes, salutes him. The visitor was astonished. What does it mean? Tilopa invites the visitor, come, share the food with me. That person was taken by a shock. He was totally disturbed, annoyed. What does it mean? He says, Tilopa, what does it mean? What food you are eating? What food you are offering me? Tilopa says, I have only this to offer. After 4 days of starving, some villagers have offered me this. I am sharing with my dogs. I am eating it. It is no taste, but you have come very hungry. Come quickly, share with me. Otherwise, this also will be finished. The person who has come to share with some of his experience looked for some hospitality from Tilopa, but the hospitality extended by Tilopa is something which he never imagined. He says, How can I eat this? Tilopa says, to get food, you will have to walk a long distance. I have little food. Before I complete it and before my dogs take it, quickly share. Otherwise, you will not get this for another 3 or 4 days. What is your status? A question is asked to Tilopa. Tilopa says, I am choiceless. I have no choice. I cannot have any choice. This is how the life has to be. So, we want to become one with that one, we can become. We will see another video. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha.